Good morning. Welcome to Rendezvous with Alysia, only on Madhouse TV. Today's show is dedicated to independent artists. We're going to be talking to two artists. I have standing next to me right here, Kayla Stockert. She used to go by the name Kayla Starr, but she's made a big comeback as Kayla Stockert, and you're going to hear all about that. We also have her two band members with us, and we have another independent artist. His name is Kruz. We're going to be talking about the trials and the tribulations, the triumphs and the glory about being an independent artist, especially an independent musician. So stay tuned. This is going to be a great show, and I just wanted to give a big shout out to my business partner, Christina Melendez. I'm sorry that you couldn't be here today, and that's it. Enjoy the show.
The joy, we'll share the joy. Falling in love can bring. No one can tell me that I'm too young to know. I love you so, and you love me. Our day will tears for us. No tears for love. Make love and wear a smile. Our dreams have magic because we'll always stay in love this way. Our day will
That was great. Thank you. Thank you. So the big question is, Kayla, you're an independent artist, right?
Yes.
Now, why did you go from Kayla Starr to Kayla Stockert?
When I was Kayla Starr, it was more of like, I always did 50s music. I always did like older kind of music. And I wanted to get a little bit more serious with like my music writing. So I thought that maybe to change the whole name would just, make it better. And it shows my real name. And that's what I want to be. I want to be my real person. Write my own music with my name, Kayla Stockert.
Excellent. Now, how did you find these adorable men to work with?
This is my brother. He plays the bass, and this is my brother's friend, Nick, who plays the guitar.
And how long have you guys been musically inclined?
I think I've been playing like 2 years maybe.
I was like maybe 15.
Did you always want to be a musician?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you?
Yeah.
So you guys are brother and sister.
Yeah, we are.
And your mom must be so proud now. It's, that you're making a comeback as Kayla Stockert, and if you go on a huge tour, you'll be taking your brother with you. That's awesome. So, what was your biggest challenge being an independent artist now that you've made your comeback as Kayla Stockert?
I feel like a lot of times when I audition for things or I try out, I get told no a lot, and people tell me I'm not good enough, and that's definitely a challenge for me, but it's something that makes you stronger and a better artist is to get critique like that.
Okay, wonderful. Now, we are going to cut to a commercial break. I think, are you going to want to tune up and play another song quick, or?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, we're going to cut to a commercial. They're going to tune up. We're going to play another song, so don't go anywhere.
Hey, I'm Tom Mealy. I'm with Madhouse TV. This guy just walked up the steps. I don't know what is the story with you?
I'm comedian Frank Prince.
And what the hell do you want here?
I want my own reality TV show.
You think you're funny enough?
Hell yeah.
Well, how much money you got?
Short arms and deep pockets.
You think you can make it?
I'm the Myron J. Show.
You think?
I think.
All right.
I know.
We're going to give him a shot this spring here on Madhouse TV. Tune in and wait for
Frank Prince, the Myron J. Show.
There you go. We'll see you this spring. We got a ton of new shows coming up. My pal Frank Prince, great comedian. Wait to see him. Tune in to Madhouse TV this spring. Have a wonderful day.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC.
The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! He's like, I don't. Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce dryer bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power!
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Well, since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I've been so ginger, and the way you like to dress. Why don't you come over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Did you have to go to put your house up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. I hope you found the right man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the colors of your hair. Are you busy? Or did you have to pay a fine? You were dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your tenor and the way you like to dress. Why don't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Well, since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your tenor and the way you like to dress. Why don't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
One resident describes her horrifying experience when she first realized the complex was on fire.
I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go give me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out, I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ray, I don't know. Are you sure clicking this thing will get us online?
Well, try dragging it.
Faster.
You're just a mouse click away from a better way to rent movies. Blockbuster Total Access. Movies through the mail plus movies through the store. One low price.
Here's the problem. We forgot to plug it in.
Oh, don't even think about it.
Get a free trial at your Blockbuster store or Blockbuster.com.
Welcome back to Rendezvous with Alysia, only on Madhouse TV. Today's show I'm dedicating to independent artists, and I have two wonderful independent artists. They're independent musicians, Kruz and Kayla Stockert, with her two guitarist. One happens to be her brother, which we talked about before. But as you know, Christina Melendez and I started a radio show, and we air live here twice a week from the Madhouse TV radio, and we promote independent artists. We do celebrities, we do, I don't know, everybody. But we have a very big heart for the independent artists. And sometimes it's great being an indie artist. Sometimes it's very, very challenging. So I wanted to bring all this to the table today. So I want to introduce Mike Kruz. Mike Kruz I met last year at Sound of Heaven Church. He actually performed with Upward Spiral. Was that the name? That's the name. But today you're here as a soloist. So Mike, how long have you been in the music industry?
I've been in this business about 25 years.
Okay. How'd you get started?
Started with local garage bands and just jamming, and then getting really serious in songwriting and getting into the studio and recording, and finally getting a small record deal and touring, and the craziness of being an independent artist, you know.
It's crazy, right? Now, how old were you when you realized that you were musically talented?
I would say like 5.
About 5?
About 5, yeah.
So I brought my daughter on. This is Sophia. Sophia is, would I call you an inspiring artist? You like to play guitar and you like to sing. So I brought her on because Kayla, she's 9, and I started writing when I was 9, and Kayla found her voice at 9, so I figured...
I found mine at 3.
And she found hers at 3. So I figured bringing my daughter on, you know, it's just all different generations of musicians. But Kayla, when was your first big break?
I don't know. I think it was... when I was 9 years old, I really discovered that I like to do music, and I just loved singing.
And how about once you got noticed?
I remember the first time I got noticed was I went to my local street fair in Sayville, and I was just sitting there, and there was this band on stage, and I guess these people, they let me go on stage and sing one song, and I drew this entire crowd. And that's when I really realized that I should be singing. This is really what I want to do.
What song was it?
I think it was Why Do Fools Fall in Love from Frankie Lyman.
Now, why doo-wop? Why oldies music from such a young woman?
I just really like the sound of it. Like, my dad always played his little records with all the old music, and I really like the sound of it and the harmonies and the meaning as well. So I think it's just really cool.
Now that you've gone back to your original name, Kayla Stockert, will you continue doing the oldies, or are you going to just totally revamp yourself and your genre of music and all of that stuff?
I definitely always want to keep the oldies in my heart, so I'm going to try to do a little bit of oldies, but mostly do, like, you know, originals and everything else, but always want to keep that oldies still in there somewhere.
Now, do you write music?
Yes.
You do, okay. Now, Michael, when did you get noticed? Your first big break, kind of, sort of.
Well, the first time I got noticed was doing Christian Industrial, because I was working with a producer called Brian Harden. And it was in the early, mid-90s, I guess. And started getting airplay for this song that's like really dark. It was called I Shed the Tears. And it was really dark industrial, like Depeche Mode and Nine Inch Nails type of thing. And I sang really low, and but it was great because it was probably the first time as a writer that I had an actual professional producer really dig what I was doing. And so we wound up going up to Michigan and recording, and it started getting airplay. And it was great, but at that time in Christian music, nobody was accepting, you know, Christian industrial music or anything that even sounded like that, because nobody was doing it. So it was a struggle because, you know, we had 3 labels chasing us down, but nobody would sign. And it's hard. It's hard because you need the financial backing to tour full time. You know, so, but that was the first time I think I got noticed, like, in the professional world of music.
Now, you did have a label at one point, right?
No, never had a label. I put out records, indie records, on my own. And
was that hard?
That was hard. It's financially draining.
I could imagine. It must be financially draining. I mean, Kayla, do you find the same thing? Do you find being an independent artist that it's financially draining?
Definitely. A lot of hard work and definitely a lot of money as well.
But do you guys, like, I mean, I know I started off as an independent artist myself, but as a writer, as an author, I had to invest in myself. Nothing came for free. I had to spend the money and invest in myself, and I'm very proud that I did. You know, I look back, I could say, oh my God, where did all that money go?
Right.
But it went into me, and I, you know, it made me, you know, move up levels in my career. Did you guys find that also, that nothing came for free and that you had to invest to get somewhere?
Yeah. Well, you're investing time and effort. You're learning your gift, your craft, whatever you want to call it, instruments. But you have to invest in yourself because you have to believe in yourself. You know, I mean, you hope that you have the right critique and good friends that'll tell you if you suck at it, because you know sometimes you're just not naturally talented enough to get to a professional level.
Sure.
But if you have a good source of friendships and backing and parents and stuff like that, you can achieve your goals. You know, but as an independent artist, you just got to be realistic that you know nowadays the music business is such where it's hard to get a record deal, and if you get a record deal, they kind of like own you. So in independence, I enjoy it because I'm able to do industrial, rock, acoustic, whatever I want to do. You know, you go through those seasons of changing as a songwriter and as an artist. So I kind of like enjoy that liberty, but it sure would be nice to have the money to tour.
Oh, definitely. Now, Kayla, you are how old?
I'm 15.
15, and you still obviously live at home with your parents.
Yes.
And Mike, you're
I'm older, but
a little bit older, but you work full time, right?
I work full time, and I have a son with autism. My daughter's in college. She's also a music artist and performer. And it's like last night. We did a show last night at a coffee house, and I didn't get home till like 12 o'clock. And then I was on the phone with another artist that's going through some problems. And you know, you know what? I enjoy it. It's pleasurable. And I'm not going to complain about it because, you know, you can be an artist and not get any gigs. So.
Right, exactly. Well, I was bringing that point up that you still live home and you have a full-time job.
Yep.
I know you have an amazing career outside of music. But the one thing, you know, guys ever hear of the term starving artist?
Yeah, that's me.
But would I consider you a starving artist? Like, I'm thinking of somebody who's just living off their performances and not working full time, and you have to have the medical for your children and all that stuff. So you have to work.
But I have been there. Before I had my kids.
What is it like to be a starving artist?
Wow, you're grabbing at gigs and you're playing in the street and whatever it takes. I was doing commercials, modeling, whatever it took to make money. You know.
Do you ever find that, Kayla? I can't consider you a starving artist yet at 15, but I'm sure you know the lingo.
Yes.
I'm sure you understand it. I mean, do you have any friends, musically inclined friends that are starving artists? You know?
I mean, I have my brother and his friend. I mean, I guess we're just like a band together that you could say starves, but I have school and everything, so, you know, still working things out.
Right. Now, you guys, do you play outside of Kayla? Do you play anywhere at bookstores or fairs or anywhere?
Yeah, we do. We jam. Yeah, we play a lot at his house. Yeah, his garage.
Oh, in your garage? That's where you guys play? Yeah. Now, what's your favorite thing or that you like about playing guitar, both of you?
Just, I don't know, express myself. I don't know. I like writing too.
Do you write music?
Yeah.
You do? And how about you?
I like performing in front of people. I like showing other people what we got.
Yeah.
Now, how many years apart are you guys?
Me and her?
Yeah.
Probably like 3. Right?
Oh.
Yeah, probably like 3.
Do you go to the same school, same high school?
No, I graduated.
Oh, you're in college now.
Yeah.
Are you going to college?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you find that in college there's more opportunity for musicians than there was being in high school?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm meeting a lot of new people that I could maybe play with. There's a lot of new people to meet. There's a lot of musically inclined people at the college I go to.
Oh, excellent. What college do you go to?
Suffolk.
Oh, you go to Suffolk? Excellent.
Yeah, I met some kids there.
Good, excellent. And how about you? Are you in college also?
Yeah, Suffolk.
Oh, is that how you guys met, or you knew each other before?
No, we knew before from high school.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we are going to cut to a commercial. If anybody has any questions that they want to ask Kayla or Mike Kruz, please call us at 631. Oh my goodness, I forget the number here, and I've been here. 669-7999. That's 631-699-7999. Especially if you are an independent artist and you have something that you want to say or something that you want to bring up, feel free to call. The phone lines are open. Again, we have Kayla Stockert and Mike Kruz, along with my little girl, Sophia Rose. We're going to cut to a commercial. We'll be right back.
When your cable's on the fritz, you get frustrated. When you get frustrated, your daughter imitates. When your daughter imitates, she gets thrown out of school. When she gets thrown out of school, she meets undesirables. When she meets undesirables, she ties the knot with undesirables. And when she ties the knot with undesirables, you get a grandson with a dog collar. Don't have a grandson with a dog collar. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. When your cable company keeps you on hold, you get angry. When you get angry, you go blow off steam. When you go blow off steam, accidents happen. When accidents happen, you get an eye patch. When you get an eye patch, people think you're tough. When people think you're tough, people want to see how tough. And when people want to see how tough, you wake up in a roadside ditch. Don't wake up in a roadside ditch. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Hey, I'm Tom Mealy. I'm with Madhouse TV. This guy just walked up the steps. I don't know what is the story with you?
I'm comedian Frank Prince.
Hey, what the hell do you want here?
I want my own reality TV show.
You think you're funny enough?
Hell yeah.
Well, how much money you got?
Short arms and deep pockets.
You think you can make it?
I'm the Myron J. Show.
You think?
I think.
All right.
I know.
We're going to give him a shot this spring here on Madhouse TV. Tune in and wait for
Frank Prince, the Myron J. Show.
There you go. We'll see you this spring. We got a ton of new shows coming up. My pal Frank Prince, great comedian. Wait to see him. Tune in to Madhouse TV this spring. Have a wonderful day.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota.
Welcome back to Rendezvous with Alysia, only on Madhouse TV, every Saturday morning at 11. As you know, I also host a radio show with Chris Melendez, a.k.a. DJ Midlife. It's called The Rendezvous Radio Show with Chris and Alysia, and we love to showcase independent artists. So if you're an indie artist and you want some extra exposure, you can email us at djmidlife@gmail.com. But we are back with Kayla Stockert and Mike Kruz, both indie artists, both also involved with charity. Mike has a son who has autism, so he, runs with, I think it's called Autism Speaks.
Yeah,
Autism Speaks. And Kayla has a charity also. What's the name of your charity?
Love, Hope, Strength.
Love, Hope, and Strength. So tell me about, and I personally believe that, Chris and I are involved, with the radio, with charities. I think everybody should pick one good charity to run with. If you can be in a multitude of charities, that would be great also. But if you can run with one and promote it as you promote yourself, I think that's great for an indie artist. Actually, for anyone. So tell me about your charities. Kayla, we'll start with Kayla.
Love, Hope, Strength is like an organization that brings awareness to worldwide cancer, and they're actually trying to get people to be bone marrow donors. Yes. And what they do is they get like a DNA. I can't think, I'm sorry.
I think they do like DNA mapping or something like that?
Yes, and they send it in to see if you could be a possible bone marrow donor. And I actually really wanted to bring attention because a boy in my school recently got diagnosed with brain cancer, so I wanted to say stay strong, Joey. His name is Joey. So definitely stay strong.
Excellent. How about you, Mike?
I do the autism walk every year with my son Matthew at the Jones Beach boardwalk. And my Maddie's going to be 17. He's a high-functioning autistic teenager now. And it's funny when he first got diagnosed, I didn't even know what autism was. It's like that was the first time.
How old is he?
Matt was 18 months old when we got him diagnosed.
That's young.
Yeah, and thank God for that, because we got him into what they call early intervention. And he's thrived in the school, you know, and I mean, he sings, he performs. He's a very loving, happy, autistic individual.
Right, sure.
And that's why I've learned a lot out of life having an autistic child.
I could imagine.
I mean, I have my daughter Sarah, she's an artist like me, and she's in college. And to have two different children, and I hate saying normal because it is what it is, you know. I mean, a good friend of mine was babysitting a child with autism, and she got involved with talking with the parents. And the parents, as they were talking, the mother says, you know, she said, God chose me and gave me the gift of being able to be the caregiver for this child. If he chose me, it's because I could do it, you know. And I look at it the same way. And you know, so when Matthew the other day, we're driving, and somebody had cut me off, and I was just getting like steamed. I was like, I can't believe it. And Matthew, sitting next to me, he goes, Dad, you have to forgive them. And I'm like, what? He goes, you have to forgive them because Jesus forgave them. And I'm like, ugh. And it was like a life lesson right there.
Of course.
Through the mouth and, you know, of my son Matthew, which is an autistic child.
Isn't that amazing?
And it just blew me away. So I've learned those. I've been given gifts by him. You know, God has used him to give me gifts as an adult.
That's excellent.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Now, as independent artists, how do you guys promote yourself? How do you get your gigs? How do you get yourself out there? Because I don't know if you know, Chris and I, we have our radio show, but we also own the Rendezvous Show, Inc., and we promote independent artists as well, and we utilize, you know, the Madhouse TV show, we utilize our radio show, but we do a lot of different things in our business together to promote. But how do you guys promote yourselves?
Well, I'm on like all the social networking sites. You can find me on YouTube. I recently made a music video for an original song. I'm on Reverb Nation, and you know, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, any of those sites. And I also have a website, www.kaylastockert.com.
Excellent. And you, Mike?
Same thing, all the social networking. You just, you know, you try to plug away on the internet, you know, word of mouth, whatever it takes.
Do you guys find it tiring promoting yourself? Do you wish somebody else could do it for you?
My mom actually helps a lot with that. So, you know, we like to split it up, and I like to, you know, talk to all of my fans and whatnot. She usually deals with all the business-like stuff.
Oh, excellent. How about you, Mike?
I do it myself. It can be tedious, but there is pleasure in it because I would rather be in control of it than having someone else that doesn't understand me, doesn't understand my values, doesn't understand my musicianship, my artistry. So I'd rather do it for now, but I sure would love to connect with someone that would be willing to invest their time and effort into, you know, helping me.
Oh, maybe Chris and I could do that for you.
Well, then I'm ready.
Yeah. Did you hear that, Chris? Maybe we could take on another client, Mike Kruz. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
But now, gigs. You just performed last night.
Yep.
And how'd it go?
It went well. It wasn't a big crowd at this time at Gospels. I guess the weather, there were other events going on. You know, and sometimes I get calls. You know, my thing is that on the weekends that I have my son, I don't perform. I've made that decision not to perform because it's like insanity, you know, and then you kind of like feel guilty that you're performing and somebody's watching your child.
Exactly.
But again, it's word of mouth. Friends connect you. Long Island is a very hard place to get gigs because if you're not doing the bar scene, which I can't stand doing, because I just don't want to do that. So I do coffee houses. I've played in bookstores, you know, like on a Friday night, a bookstore will move all the shelves out of the way, and I've played.
Yeah.
You know, so you do what you got to do. I mean, we've done big events out in Connecticut and stuff like that. It's hard. It's hard.
And how about you, Kayla? When was your last performance?
Well, I've been doing things almost like every week. Last week I did another little TV show. A couple weeks ago I did Highline Ballroom in New York City. Nice. You know, just sometimes local places. But yeah, I definitely have something really big coming up, and I'm crossing my fingers because I'm just so excited.
Is it a secret, or are you going to tell us?
No, it's a secret. I'm sorry.
I hate secrets.
The last time I performed was in December sometime.
In December, yeah?
December or January or February.
Where did you perform?
At school, because in after school we had this karaoke contest. The winner was me and my friend, because everybody else was not so good.
They weren't so good.
I didn't want to tell them because I thought it was going to be I thought it would be mean, but I didn't really like that.
You know, it's funny that Sophia said that because a lot of times when I do the celebrity interviews, I say, where did you start performing? They all say, at school.
Yeah.
I did the after-school program. I did the Girl Scouts. I did drama. So thank you. I was, you know, that's a great point to bring up, Sophia. Thank you. Now, social media. Do you guys find that it helps you or hurts you?
It helps. Last year, with Upward Spiral, we did a contest to play at the Cornerstone Fest out west.
Okay.
And out of the 10 bands that got nominated, we were one of them.
Oh.
We didn't win, but at least we got major exposure just from that, so that was awesome. It does help. I don't see how it could hurt.
No, it definitely helps a lot.
Yeah, I think it helps also. I just find, I know when Chris and I are doing it, Chris, he just does so much. He's just such an amazing guy. He does so much. But when it comes to social media, he's just like, you do it, Alysia. This is too much. It just, sometimes it just throws you over the edge. I find I could go on Facebook and I can't get off.
Yeah.
I could go on, I'm only going on for 10 minutes, I'm only going to promote, and before you know it, I'm getting messages and emails, and my cell phone is ringing, I'm getting text messages. Before you know it, I got 4 people at my house, and I'm like, oh my God, all I wanted to do was promote my show on Facebook, and it's like, nuts.
I was doing that this morning. Just before I drove here, I was uploading pictures from last night.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't get it done, and promoting myself being on here.
Exactly.
And if you don't do it right away, nobody else is going to do it.
I know, exactly. It's so funny, though, because I find, anyone can see it, when I post something on Facebook, my cell phone starts ringing, I start getting text messages. It's like I can't escape. It's like, oh, Alysia must not be in an event, or she's not at Madhouse TV. She's somewhere around. We're going to get her. We haven't spoken to her in so long. Yeah. And it's like a hindrance almost to me. I almost don't want to go on, but at the same time, I think I'm addicted to it.
It's true, though. It
Facebook,
really is.
Yeah.
There have been so many contests for, like, singing contests and stuff like that. I've been trying to enter. Well, actually, I never tried, but I wanted to. But sometimes there could be a prize of a concert, which I've never been to.
That's right.
I'm hoping someone could get me concert tickets for someone.
Okay, we'll see. Well, Speed, that was another great. See, I'm glad we brought her up here. Trying out for stuff, contest. You tried out for X Factor.
Yes.
How did that go?
Oh my God. I went with my grandma, my aunt, my mom, and we went to X Factor in Providence, Rhode Island.
Wow, that's so cool.
And it was just like a really great experience. I got to sing in front of Simon, Demi Lovato, and Ellie.
Were you nervous?
No, I was at first, and I got on, and I was just like, I wanted to be there. It was like one of the biggest opportunities in my life.
Wow. Oh, I can't even imagine. Now, was it in New York, or did you have to fly somewhere to go?
No, I went to Providence, Rhode Island.
I'm sorry, you said that, yeah.
No, it's okay.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to audition for America's Got Talent.
You should.
That would be awesome.
And you should. Now, how about you, Mike? Have you ever tried out for anything? Any contests? Or?
Everybody keeps telling me to do it, and I don't know. I don't know.
What are you? What is your fear?
No, it's not a fear thing. It's preparation.
Mm-hmm.
It's, from what I understand, you're going to be online forever to get there. And,
yeah.
I don't know. Like you'll know in your heart if it's your time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I might do it next year. I don't know.
I think you should.
Yeah, go for it.
Everybody keeps telling me that.
Are you with Upward Spiral anymore? Are you
Upward
just
Spiral is
solo?
taking a back seat right now.
Okay.
Only because it's hard to do 2 projects at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And being that I produce the projects, I write them, I record them, they're very time consuming. With my new project, I want it to be extremely indie, organic, acoustic. And so I'm hoping to get financing, get into a real studio, not a digital studio to record. And so my focus is that right now, trying to get gigs. But I'm going to try to put a project together where people will buy and download music.
Okay.
And if they purchase the product, it'll help me get the financing to record the next project. And they'll get something, which is a song, a bunch of songs. So hopefully, if you and I connect, we'll promote that.
Did you hear that, Chris? That was another plug. We're gonna have to hook up with Mike Kruz. Anyway, we are gonna cut to a commercial. When we come back, we're gonna banter a little bit longer. I want to talk to the boys a little more, and then Mike Kruz is gonna end the show with us with a wonderful acoustic guitar. How many songs do you do? 1 or 2?
I'm gonna do 1 song.
You're gonna do 1 song? He's gonna end the show with us with one beautiful song that I just know you're all gonna love. So stay tuned. Oh wait, stay right there. Stay tuned, stay right there. I am looking for a personal trainer. I want to drop 10 pounds. I want to wear a hot bikini by the summer, So if anybody is out there wants to whip my butt into shape, I decided that I'm going completely healthy. I'm giving up alcohol.
Me too,
I'm giving
by the
up. You giving up alcohol?
No.
I'm giving up fast food. I'm giving up alcohol. I'm maybe even go holistic. I don't know, but I don't know. I think I need a great change. If there's a personal trainer out there that wants to email me, you can email me at djmidlife@gmail.com because we're going to do a challenge, and I want to come out here in a bikini by the summer. So, well, maybe not. Anyway, stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Tom Mealy. I'm with Madhouse TV. This guy just walked up the steps. I don't know what is the story with you.
I'm comedian Frank Prince.
Hey, what the hell do you want here?
I want my own reality TV show.
You think you're funny enough?
Hell yeah.
Well, how much money you got?
Short arms and deep pockets.
You think you can make it?
I'm the Myron J. Show.
You think?
I think.
All right.
I know.
We're going to give him a shot this spring here on Madhouse TV. Tune in and wait for
Frank Prince, the Myron J. Show.
There you go. We'll see you this spring. We got a ton of new shows coming up. My pal Frank Prince, great comedian. Wait to see him. Tune in to Madhouse TV this spring. Have a wonderful day.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce dryer bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power.
Ray, I don't know. Are you sure clicking this thing will get us online?
Well, try dragging it.
Faster. You're just a mouse click away from a better way to rent movies. Blockbuster Total Access. Movies through the mail plus movies through the store. One low price.
Here's the problem. We forgot to plug it in.
Oh, don't even think about it.
Get a free trial at your Blockbuster store or Blockbuster.com.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
Welcome back to Rendezvous with Alysia, every Saturday morning here live at 11 a.m. Well, we are here with Kayla, Stockert, and Mike Kruz, and we've been having a great conversation about what it's like to be an independent artist. And there's been a lot of hints going on by Mike Kruz that maybe Chris and I will take him on as a client under the Rendezvous Show, Inc. So anyway, stay tuned for that because we'll have a lot of fun with that. But Nick, give me a beat. Now, is that your only guitar that you own, or do you own a couple?
No, I have like 5 or 6.
I've never met a guitarist that owned one guitar.
Yeah, no.
You know, I have to get my daughter a second one too. So where can we find you, Kayla? What is your websites? Tell me everything. All your Twitter accounts, your Facebook accounts, your Reverb accounts, MySpace. Where are you?
Well, it's easy because all you have to do is go to my website, www.kaylastockert.com, and like all the links are on there.
Perfect.
And my upcoming shows and everything. So it's all organized on there.
Oh, excellent. And you, Mike, again?
For me, it's very easy to find me because my stage name is M. Kruz, and that's E-M-K-R-U-Z. And the reason I do that is because my real name is Michael Kruz, but if you type in Michael Kruz on a web search, there's like a gazillion Michael Cruzes.
Right.
So it's M-E-M-K-R-U-Z. I'm on Reverb Nation, MySpace, Facebook, and Upward Spiral Twitter.
Excellent.
I don't like the Twitter.
Oh, you don't like the Twitter? No. I love Twitter. I'm hooked on Twitter. Don't you love Twitter?
Yeah.
You can talk to anybody on Twitter. I mean, I was talking to the Fonz one day, going back and forth, having a conversation.
Really?
Months, laying in bed, I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually talking to the Fonz right now. Like, it's crazy. I love Twitter. You can't do that on Facebook.
No.
Because you'll get put in Facebook jail. You won't be allowed to friend anybody or message anybody.
Really?
Well, do you ever see, like, if you go to friend someone and they don't know you, and then all of a sudden, like, your ex, you're not allowed to friend anybody or message anybody for 7 days.
Wow.
And then if you do it again, you can't do it for 2 weeks. Yeah, they, like, punish you on it. But Twitter, you could talk to anybody. I love it.
I have something to say.
Okay.
Me and my friends are going to be making videos on YouTube.
Excellent. Okay.
So, if you ever wanted to watch them, you could go on my channel, which is SophiaLovesTurtles@gmail.com. It's only SophiaLovesTurtles because when I was trying to make a Gmail, I had so many choices, and all the other choices were taken, so I had to do that one.
Okay, wonderful.
But I really do like it.
You see, now, I brought my daughter on because, like I said before, a lot of celebrities, a lot of artists, they start when they're about 8 or 9 years old, when they're in school. I mean, I started writing at that age. Again, so did Kayla. So I brought my daughter on so you could see the ideas of a young child and how kind of we started. I mean, all the ideas, all the inventions, all the things. But it's so different now from, I know when Mike and I were growing up, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't even have beepers.
No,
we didn't even have call waiting.
No.
I mean, not that we're dinosaurs or anything,
exactly.
but it was so different back then.
And technology is fast.
Yeah.
Speaking of technologies, I just want my Upward Spiral fans to know that we are going to mix the video for Let's Go for a Ride.
Oh, awesome.
It's taken time to find the right person to cut that thing up and produce it properly.
Okay.
So I just want them to know that it is coming.
You know, we have an artist, his name is Cooley High. You mean the editing?
The editing,
Oh,
yes.
Cooley High, if you're out there, maybe you can help edit. I think you edit. But anyway, yeah, that's it. We're gonna close up. Is there anything else that you guys want to say? Because we're gonna end the show with Mike Kruz playing. In 1 second, honey. We're gonna end the show with Mike Kruz playing. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about?
We just want to encourage other artists that are indie to just keep plugging away, to keep doing it. Don't give up because
it's worth it.
The thing that I wanted to say was I don't have any videos on YouTube yet because I don't know how to upload videos.
Okay, we'll have Christy.
Because my camera, I lost the charger, so I can't upload videos to that. And my iPod, it seems that I can't upload any of the videos that I want to upload.
Okay, we'll have Chris do it for you during the week. Okay. Okay,
Wait,
we are going to
I
cut.
never made
We are going to. Which am I on camera 2 or 3? I'm on. Okay, camera 2. We are going to cut to a commercial now. When we come back, we're going to end the show with Mike Kruz. Again, you can find Kayla Starr at
KaylaStockert.com.
And we can find Mike at
just do a Google search, EMKRUZ.
Okay, and you can find me at the Rendezvous Radio Show with Chris and Alysia, or right here on Madhouse TV. Enjoy the commercial. Oh, and don't forget, I was going to say physical therapist. Personal trainer. If anybody wants to personal train me and whip my butt in shape, we'll videotape it maybe and we'll air it on my show. Email me at djmidlife@gmail.com. Enjoy the commercial.
Hey, I'm Tom Mealy. I'm with Madhouse TV. This guy just walked up the steps. I don't know what is the story with you.
I'm
Who are
comedian
you?
Frank Prince.
Hey, what the hell are you on here?
I want my own reality TV show.
You think you're funny enough?
Hell yeah.
Well, how much money you got?
Short arms and deep pockets.
You think you can make it?
I'm the Myron J. Show.
You think?
I think.
All right.
I know.
We're going to give him a shot this spring here on Madhouse TV. Tune in and wait for
Frank Prince, the Myron J. Show.
There you go. We'll see you this spring. We got a ton of new shows coming up. My pal Frank Prince, great comedian. Wait to see him. Tune in to Madhouse TV this spring. Have a wonderful day.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hours. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC. The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
When your cable's on the fritz, you get frustrated. When you get frustrated, your daughter imitates. When your daughter imitates, she gets thrown out of school. When she gets thrown out of school, she meets undesirables. When she meets undesirables, she ties the knot with undesirables. And when she ties the knot with undesirables, you get a grandson with a dog collar. Don't have a grandson with a dog collar. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. When your cable company keeps you on hold, you get angry. When you get angry, you go blow off steam. When you go blow off steam, accidents happen. When accidents happen, you get an eye patch. When you get an eye patch, people think you're tough. When people think you're tough, people want to see how tough. And when people want to see how tough, you wake up in a roadside ditch. Don't wake up in a roadside ditch. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. When you pay too much for cable, you throw things. When you throw things, people think you have anger issues. When people think you have anger issues, your schedule clears up. When your schedule clears up, you grow a scraggly beard. When you grow a scraggly beard, you start taking in stray animals. And when you start taking in stray animals, you can't stop taking in stray animals. Stop taking in stray animals. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Da 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 da. Well, it's Sunday morning and we're ready to rock. Da 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 da. 'Cause Jesus is coming to take us home. Yeah, da 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 da. One cross, 3 nails. One cross, 3 nails. Gave us true love. Da 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 da. So get your gray clothes off, 'cause we're ready to go. Da 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 da. 'Cause Jesus is coming, take us home, yeah. Da 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 da. One cross, 3 nails. One cross, 3 nails. Gave us true love. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? We're going home. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? We're going home. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? We're going home. Da 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 da. Well, it's Sunday morning and we're ready to rock. Da 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 da. Gonna worship Jesus all night long, yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah.
Woo! Thank you.
I guess we're leaving the show now.